good to be back, man. Little podcast vibe. Get the folks what they've been missing. It's good, man. You just came from a little golf trip.
Bro.
Tell me about it. What's the word? You seen my dog in a minute.
First off, Eric is playing really good golf.
That's what he said.
Eric is playing really good golf.
That's exactly what he told me.
These courses were set up perfectly for Eric too, because the first course we played, they played up because we went with like 24 people, so we were playing like 6,400 yards. And Eric, I think the first 18 that we played, he didn't hit driver a single time, and it was 5-iron, just pure. From what I heard, I didn't get to play with him. And then
That's what he told me. He
the
said he didn't have to use his driver at all.
Yeah, the second day, I think the course was 5,900 yards, but it was like placement golf.
Yeah.
Really easy if you're striking the ball well. And I think he shot like 77 or something like that. He went like 76, 77 or 77, 78 or something like that. So shout out to Eric because he's hooping.
Y'all playing from the tips?
No. Well, the second day we were, but it was just a short course. It was 5,900 yards from the tips.
59?
5,900.
What the fuck? Was it the ball fly? Where y'all at?
I mean, we were in like Phoenix, so.
Okay. So yeah, you definitely probably didn't need driver.
Well, you could get aggressive, hit the driver. Like I played with Jay that second day and the first day.
How were y'all playing?
The first day, my driver was amazing. Everything else was trash. And the second day, my short game was impeccable, but my everything else was trash. So, but dude, the second day, I was gonna say this. Remember when I said in Canada, like my back was all messed up?
Yeah.
So Travis, Ben's like right-hand guy, he does all the stuff for like the Olympics, like their athletic department.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, my back, random times when I fly or whatever, my back, and I was like right in the middle of my back, and he was like, here, lay down. He like felt my back or whatever, and he was like, here, take a deep breath, and boom, he like popped like my back, and I was like, oh, and it like radiated up my spine, and he was like, you had your ribs were like I don't know if they're out of place or like when you reset. I think he called them reset. Mm-hmm. So I felt amazing instantly. Then the next day we played 36 holes. Everything was fine. Then that Saturday, I was starting on it was hole 16, and I was one under, one over on the back. And I was like, all right, like I'm going to end up like shooting like low 80s, if not in 70s. I go up to like, because we're the last group, I like literally I'm just going like this, like just like messing around the tee box. And I've never felt this in my life, but like my back like had like a back spasm. And I've never felt this ever. And like I had a ball in my hand. I dropped the ball and I like walk like an old man over to my cart, and I just sit down, and I'm like, I don't know what was going through my mind, but I was like,
old, bro.
I was like, yo, like this is it. Like I'm done.
Damn.
And I like started slugging water because I was like, it's probably because I'm dehydrated. And then he came back and like he like felt it again. It was right where he like reset my back, and he was like saying that I was dehydrated. My muscles weren't used to being like where they were supposed to, so they just got protective, whatever. But bro, I was really, really scared.
You felt good though first.
Yeah, the first day it felt like I was like unlocked. It was like, wow, like this is how my back felt before I took that spill earlier this year. But
yeah. Well, I haven't been able to play, bro. I've been at the range. Not the range, getting lessons in simulators. I might join somewhere. I'm not sure, but
I feel like isn't this like one of the golf capitals of the world to join courses at?
Yeah, it's just figuring out our schedule.
What's the lesson? Like, what's your thing that you're working on right now with your lesson?
Actually, I had a really good day today. We was doing. It's always like based around my terminology. So he's like letting me say what I feel, like using my words, and then we're putting the feels to those words, right? Mm-hmm. So like when I say like, it feels like I'm coming over the top, and then we'll swing hard, and we'll slow it down and look at my face coming through impact. And I never had that where it's like you could see if your face is like turned or open right through impact, like zoomed in on it. So then we get to just like teeter back now, you know, and my swing thoughts are like inside takeaway, knuckles down, like my knuckles down, inside takeaway, and then turn it over, like square it like right here, like at my hip, and then come through, and it's square. And I got Dang, and I got my oh shit. We'll edit that. Dang, that's terrible. I got my club speed up to like, it was like 100. It was like 102 on with a 3-wood.
Okay.
Like I didn't know what that really meant,
Yeah.
and then we just kept progressing, and I was like, yeah, I'm feeling something right now, and I'm keeping this more like that versus like,
Yeah.
so I'm feeling that. I remember those days.
That like at the top
Yeah.
instead of being here. That's like one of my original biggest problems. Like I would always go here instead of.
But I would roll it open to keep that motion, and now I'm keeping my knuckles down with that motion. So now it's like I feel the club kind of loading now.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
At the top.
At the top, like I feel this pressure, and then I'm turning it over like right here, like one of these moves, like right there, and then I'm just finishing through like on that circle. So it feels good. We had a good day, man. Just long irons, fairway woods, block training, like splitting that shit up. So
I think that's like one of the things, because when we went to Oregon, Book kept saying like I don't play at all during the season, but it's like the world got to see is he had like the simulator and stuff in the library and everything, so it's like you can tell just based off his swing how much he's probably grinding with lessons and stuff during the season.
Yeah.
But I think that's with golf, that terminology thing's so true. Because I was talking to Jay the other day, and my terminology of what I was saying, his terminology, what he was saying, we were meaning the same exact thing, but we were saying it a different way. Or our feel
versus
like
your real.
Yeah, like the feel was the exact same thing that we were trying to do, but the feel.
Oh, it's
amazing,
saying. Bro. So complex too. But the way I was the way we progressed my club head speed and ball speed, it started to click for me, and I was just like, I'm understanding it first, and then we're doing it. And he's like, hit it off the toe, boom, hit it off the toe, like hit it off the heel, and then trying to find in between for the next 3 swings, and just like little like
club face control.
Yeah, just stuff like that, bro. I really need it.
You know how crazy the setup you had in Minnesota is? Because remember there you had that camera that was straight down, and like we were talking about, like, bro, I remember every time you could see, it was like zoomed in on your club face, you could see it. Like we had no idea what we had no idea how crazy good of a setup that was.
I miss that house. Really do.
Honestly, it was like, I don't miss how cold it was, but everything else about the house was impeccable.
I do, because it was like you had everything you need in there to match the cold, like the jacuzzi, the sauna, indoor, outdoor, the court, the coziest living rooms, weight room.
And it was space.
Yeah, you didn't have to be outside at all.
But even though like your outside was like you had neighbors theoretically, but like you couldn't even see them.
Yeah,
you know?
I love that. Yeah, same.
I love that.
Same.
Well, you're the Jerry West of the Mexico games, bro.
I know, right? That was sick.
You guys, you won MVP, but you guys walked out of there with the loss. But
that was sick. It was crazy. I wish we'd have won.
I didn't even know that was like a thing, and then I saw someone like repost that, and I was like, wait, what is that? And I looked into it.
MVP me, bro. They made me take a picture with the trophy. I was like, can I keep that? They were like, you want to? I was like, yeah. Make sure I get that back to the state, man. I need that.
I can already see it now. You walk into Pops' house, it's gonna be right next to that.
Type shit. I need all of that, bro. I don't win MVP often in this league, so any way I can get it, I'll take it.
Were you guys allowed to like venture out and everything, or you guys were?
We were, but it was not really. We didn't have time, bro. We were in traffic for 3 days straight, just in traffic going to where we were going.
How far was the
arena? Was probably like 50 minutes, 45 minutes.
Dang.
Yeah, we would go to practice. That was probably like 50 minutes, and it's just like not
how
even.
How long were you in Mexico for?
Like 3 days.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Every day we were just in traffic. Kev pulled up, was playing Omaha. So fun.
What's Omaha?
It's poker, but it's 4-card poker.
Oh, okay.
So we were just playing head up. I was taking his money. He was taking my money. Then Clay pulled up on us, and we were just playing all night. It was a good time, bro.
I think that was like one of the coolest things, I think, for people to be able to see is you guys are in hotel rooms. Like, just thinking about this, you guys are in hotel rooms for if you added up all the hours,
Oh,
like
yeah, a
months
lot.
of the year.
Yeah.
And that was like one of the coolest things of the doc that I was like, do we have to leave that in? And it was like you just like all you have was like your putter and you were just like putting in between your shoes and then you were playing like PGA or COD or whatever you were playing.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, that's something the world definitely doesn't get to see because you have to figure out a way to entertain yourself because you guys are literally just stuck in your room
Fact.
for.
That's a fact, bro. You try to take advantage of it somehow. You know, the putting thing has always been a thing. I'm just sitting in there getting some balls, rolling them.
How many games we had? 8 games?
Maybe 7, right?
7 or 8 games?
Yeah.
When it comes to like this time of the year, 7, 8 games in, does that like first day of school vibe wear off, or is it more just all right? Now it's we had a game last night. Now we get a little break. We'll play tomorrow. It's just one thing after the other.
Nah, the process starts. The algorithm starts of wake up, get up, go work, learn from the last game, prepare for the next game.
More of a routine based.
Yeah,
thing.
just as soon as it just locks in, and then you just head down. So it's been just a complete learning experience every game. We're trying to figure out matchups, lineups, all these things. So it's good. That's why you got 82 games.
Yeah.
I like it. You get to play and teeter with everything.
And you get 82 games to figure out what works and what doesn't. Because like, same thing with like March Madness. You really be clicking at the right time than clicking early. Because, like, just for example, like Duke last year, they were like the best team in the entire world all year, and then it was like they ran into a team that was just clicking. So
what was crazy was we played the Rockets, and they were like, they reminded me of Syracuse, Jim Boeheim, bro. The way they were in a zone the whole game.
But they were.
Or Louisville.
They were
with footers.
I feel like every single possession they were going to get an offensive rebound no matter what. They were going to get a foul no matter what. Like they're going to be a tough team to play in a 7-game series. If
you generate threes, you can make it tough on them.
Just because they play that like zone style defense.
Zone, you give up threes, so we were just manipulating the game the whole time. And this is without AD, this without Kai. We almost beat them.
For sure.
That's the learning part. And I obviously could have shot a better shot when I look back on it. They say Goon had 5 fouls. I should have.
Like in that moment,
found a way to attack him.
Is that like in that moment? Are you thinking like, oh, he's got 5 fouls, let me attack, or is it just like
I would have if there was like a play or dead ball or something. We was trying to get a bucket. That's one of those like those moments in the game where I boom, 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 hit him. He done reached and one contact, foul, free throws. He fouls out. And now it's 103, 105. 2-point games. Probably sub me out after I make the free throw, get the stop, sub me back in. Somebody get a putback tie game. Now it's tie ball game. We trapping KD. Josh Okogie he missed. We going overtime. Now we going overtime without Segun, and we find a way to get out of there with a win. That's the growth, but it's November basketball, figuring it out.
It is November basketball, and it's crazy too because you're saying all that, and basketball is such like a reaction sport. It's like for me, it's like, oh, you have space, you take the shot, whatever. But like you're thinking of it, it's like when looking back on it, there was such a bigger chess play at hand, and I would have never even.
Yeah, and there was going to be another opportunity for that to happen again, and it's just like, how do you take advantage of it? But the familiarity with our team is where our growth is. Like, there's not a lot of, it's a lot of different lineups, so it's hard to kind of like figure out this guy, my guy, this dude. I know what he do. I know what he play. I know how because we need reps.
Mm-hmm.
So
I feel like each game is kind of like unlocked a different player at a different time. Like,
yeah, that's what it should feel like, and I think that's our growth too. We're not at that point yet where anybody can win yet.
Yeah.
Like, we could probably get our numbers, but it's more or less like, how do we win the game in the last 2 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
What are we doing? Because teams nowadays know exactly what they're trying to do. We're still one of the teams that is trying to figure it out. A lot of teams are figuring it out, but trying to figure out what the familiarity of each other is, the identity of each other.
Hey, NFL fans, what's your favorite touchdown? For me, it's the next one. Because with DraftKings Sportsbook, the official sports betting partner of the NFL, the next touchdown could bring you closer to cashing in. Whether you're rocking with your favorite player this weekend or you think someone like Jamar Chase at minus 125 as an anytime touchdown score is a lock, new customers win with a bet of $5. They get $300 on us with code BACKYARD. Lines and odds are subject to change. That's right. If your team hits, it pays you out. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code BACKYARD. That's code BACKYARD for new customers to turn $5 into $300 in bonus bets if your bet wins. In partnership with DraftKings. Crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, fees may apply in Illinois. 21 and over. Age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. See sportsbook.draftkings.com/promos. NFL Sunday ticket offer for new subscribers only and auto renews until canceled. Digital games and commercial use excluded. Restrictions apply. Additional NFL Sunday ticket terms at youtube.com/go/NFL Sunday ticket/terms. Limited time offer.
I think that was something too, because you talked about it a little bit in the media day. It was like this team has however many guys returning, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But it's still like right now it's like AD's not playing, Lively's not playing, Kai's out. So even the few games you had with Lively and AD in, now it's like switch it up. Now Gafford's back. So it's just, there is so much motion going on that, and like you said, it's still November basketball. It's crazy that it's November. Can I say that? Like, I feel like this year has gone by insanely fast. It's Christmas is next month. Like, that's crazy to me.
Dude, I had a long summer. So it don't feel like that to me. I feel like I was living like shit this year. And we did it. So like, for the year to be coming to an end, I just feel like I'm looking up and the year's coming to an end. Not, this has been fast for me personally.
Yeah.
It's also been a long year to me. Like, we moved to New York in January. That was this year. That
Yeah.
seems like
Yeah.
a year ago. That seems like
Exactly.
forever ago.
But it
That's
don't feel
true.
like it because that felt like last year. Because it was with a new team, new season.
See, that's why I think it went by fast, is because all that did go down. So it just like, there was just, I don't know.
Man, we here.
There we are here.
November basketball. Gonna look up, All-Star gonna be here. Gonna look up,
Crazy.
gonna be 30.
I had to process that real quick. Someone asked that when we were on that trip. They're like, how old are you? And someone was like, I'm on the better side of 30. And I sat there and thought about that. And I was like, dang, I'm not on the better side of
yet.
30. I'm on the other side. Dude. I'm about to be
Dirty
29.
30.
I'm about to be 30. That is
It's
crazy.
gonna be great. It's gonna be great growing up.
I don't feel 30 though. Like, I feel like 30 was always the number. Maybe not for you guys, because I think 30 for like the NBA is still considered young. But like 30 for the everyday human, I feel like everyone's like, dude, like 30. I'm like, I think Tone was probably the first person that just was like, I'm gonna embrace it, and it's like I don't look at Tone any differently because he's 30, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't really care to be 30. Now
I feel
Eric's
like you gotta
30.
be. 30 is a mark where you're looking at it like all the stuff that I kept saying I was gonna do throughout my 20s. At 30, did you do any of it? And then you realize, like, have you been getting better, or have you been just sitting and standing in place? That's what I feel like. Like, 30 is a year that we gonna be like me, like I got 2 kids, and 30 is like a mark where I was like, I wanted kids at 25, 24. By the time I'm 30, I'll probably have three kids. Just saying it, and now it's here. I'm like,
Yeah.
shit. I was processing what I was trying to do. So by the time I'm 40, I'm already saying, like, I know what I want to be living. I know how I want to be doing it. So when it comes, I'm like, yes, I was actually, you know.
That's a really interesting thing too, because you're 30 and you're going into like you are a dad, and you know, like you're about to get married, like all those things. And like I'm going into 30, and it's like it looks completely different. But like I really do feel like it's like first the you wanted a 30 versus like when I met you when I think it was like for like 22 or whatever. It's like, dude, the growth of a human for you to be here, like I'm proud of you to say that. And like looking back for me, like I wouldn't even imagine like I'd be doing anything like this when I was, you know,
Right.
18, 19, whatever. So like as far as just living in your 20s, dude, can check that box off
We
for real.
did, for sure.
Like honestly.
Oh man, my 20s are, I'm still in them, but I'm just saying 20s are crazy, bro. And I remember them. So that we're only gonna get older and it's just gonna get so far away.
For
but-
sure. You know what I appreciate, and actually I want your thing on this too, because I remember when I first started coming around, and Tone and Craig would always have like all these stories, and like you guys would always tell like me these stories of this person or whatever it may be. And then now that I've gotten older and stuff, like now I have those stories, I have those things, and then you, when you first came around, you probably felt the same way. I was like, you guys are just telling me stories, blah blah. But now you've been around for a few years now. Now you got your own.
Yeah.
Shit, you're on the better side of 25, no?
Hey. You can keep all that old head talk over there.
Right.
Try to
I'm
rush you old.
25. I'm right in the middle.
No, it's great, fellas. Really growing younger. I feel like I'm getting younger. Like I'm just getting back to like wanting to explore and
See the world.
yeah, seeing the world is so vivid and like something I really want to do and capture. I still have that hunger to do that. I had it at a young age, and now even more with the kids. Like I want it to be like a hell of an experience to where they don't even remember it yet. But me and my girl, we got pictures and all, and bringing people too, just so we all create these memories and remember this shit.
I have pictures all throughout my house of all the trips that we went on when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Like I don't remember it, but my parents, they love telling stories about it, everything. Like I got a picture of us like all dressed up in the same like Mickey Mouse not outfit, but like Mickey Mouse shirt and all that stuff, going to Disney.
And that's another thing. What I'm saying, like I'm planning for the future every year. Every year I feel like, so when it comes to 30, it's like it's just gonna be another year that I'm gonna plan for 31.
Yeah, you're well set for a 30-year-old. There's no lie in that. There's no lie in that. That's for sure.
That's a fact.
Have you guys seen the movie? It just came out on Netflix, House of Dynamite.
No,
It's like thriller based.
I'm gonna watch it.
It's
I've been needing something to watch.
It's like a movie that I don't want to say too much about what I like and what I dislike about it, but it's just a movie that if you're paying attention the whole time, it's just kind of like you're more on the edge of your seat till the very end. Like it's really good.
Okay.
It's very much like the Leave the World Behind or whatever it's called, that you see all this stuff and you just have no fucking idea what the fuck's going on, but you have an idea, and it's a really good film. Yeah, I watched it on Netflix, and that was the first thing I thought was Leave the World Behind, because I want to rewatch it because, dude, that movie was, I hated how it ended, but it was such a good movie.
Yeah, it was a bad ending.
Because yeah, like I want to know.
I remember that.
I want to know what the heck is going on, like what's happening.
I was thinking Backyard Cup, and I was thinking about like how we can do it better next year, and doing like a somebody like really talking shit or like commentating in certain areas would be crazy, bro. If we get the right person to do it.
Yeah, they did that part really well, and obviously Dave's.
Did you watch the whole thing?
Yeah,
I didn't watch the whole thing.
I just finished.
It was great.
I think the third episode just dropped. I just watched the third episode on the flight home.
Those viewings are crazy. Those numbers.
I mean, think about it, bro. They gave away 1.7 million.
And what I see on YouTube, there's not a lot of like platforms where guys are talking trash like we would talk trash. Like imagine 8 NBA dudes out there.
And
like we're gonna
there's
create
way more pride. It's way more pride between you guys.
Yeah, we're gonna create an environment where we're talking trash. We're talking like we're bringing this element of trash talk that we use on the court to the golf course. So
I think it means, like for example, like if you got beat by Short Game King or if you won or whatever, it's like he's a YouTube golfer. You're like an NBA player, but it's like you have to lace it up against whoever you're going up against. Now every time you play him, they just got that over you. Like that's just It's like if I played you the last time, and then it's like I'm going to the course the next time playing you. It's like, fuck, he beat me last time. I'm like, I still feel
it
that.
hurts. It hurts.
So
Yeah, I can't wait to beat you. I wanna play.
I
I want to play everybody. I feel like I haven't got to play, but I'm just getting lessons.
yeah. Eric has definitely played really well. Well, our last tournament.
Me and Eric are so similar. Me and him, when we play, it's literally he wins by 1, I win by 1.
Yeah.
Literally every time.
The 2 tournaments ago, he played really well the first day. He didn't play good the second day. 2 tournaments ago, I was putting for me.
Yeah. I feel like I figured something out last time I was putting. Just all shoulders, shoulder weight.
I think I did too. Well, one, I'm just not used to that square to square putter. Or whatever
You like
it's
that
called.
putter, huh?
I do now. Yeah. I mean, it was a learning curve for sure.
I saw a dude with a putter. Like if this is the putter head and you're lefty, usually the shaft right here, his shaft was like that. So when you take it back, it was like that.
On the other side.
Yeah.
Huh. Or what? I've never even heard of that.
But my short game has been trash last few times I've played. I get bogeys and doubles because of my short game. Just hasn't been great.
That was the only thing that saved me in my last round. Was my short game was impeccable. I think that's the funnest part of golf.
Having that feel right, getting up and down.
Just short game. Like if all you have to do is keep the first shot in play, and your second shot is anywhere within like 50 yards, and if you're comfortable with that, it's like, oh, you walk out of there with a par or bogey every time.
I will say my favorite part has been 150 yards, 145 out, 9-iron or pitching wedge,
throwing a dart,
and trying to hit a dart. That's my
that's
favorite
fair.
part, bro.
That's fair.
And
I think
not rolling a good putt.
I need to see what your irons are because
I got some Strixons.
Yeah, I want to see if they're like cast or they're forged because that's something now too. Like if I hit a pure iron shot, it feels so pure, and like that, like I think it's better than flushing a drive. But then also it's like you fucking pump a drive out there. It's like it feels really good. Then you hit a long putt. It's like it feels really good.
Dude, I'm figuring something out today. It was just a different feel for me. Always is a different feel for me, but every time I get a lesson, we build. It's different because we're building on what we did. Like to have a consistent instructor is like great.
Yeah, that's something this winter I want to get to.
And I'm kind of feeling myself erase my bad habits in a sense. So I'm excited to actually get on a course.
I think that's when you become a really good golfer is when you can get out of the car,
and get back to your foundation.
Yeah, like figuratively, I mean this. Like you can kind of just like
by hole 2.
You can
3.
step up and your foundation or whatever it is there, where because that's the biggest thing for me. If I have a couple swing thoughts, then it's over with. Because then I'll think that it's like, oh, that was what's wrong. Oh, this is what's wrong. This is what's wrong. And then I'm trying to fix my swing.
I'm to 3 right now. Literally just 3.
And they are.
I was saying it earlier. Inside takeaway, like.
Inside takeaway.
Knuckles down.
Knuckles.
So when I come back, when I'm here, straight wrist. So I feel that load in the club.
Okay.
And then by the time I get to the ball, way before I get to the ball, maybe like right here. So I'm like right there. I'm turning it over.
That's fair.
So then through impact, it's like straight. And I was it was universal for each of my clubs. So we hit a pitching wedge for like 45 to an hour and just playing with the face. And then I moved up to the pitching wedge and we went onto like a course. So we was like playing a course, right? And we went to a par 3 that was like 148. No, it was 135 yards. And he was like, hit the 9-iron. Let's see if you can translate what we were feeling with the pitching wedge to the 9-iron. So I'm like, this is way too much club, bro. Like, I was just hitting the pitching wedge 145, like carrying it with some spin on it. Like, it was getting there. And he's like, yeah, we'll hit the pitching. I was like, no, actually, let me see if it translates and let me see if I can just airmail the green with a good shot. And I did that and it translated. Like, it worked exactly the feel that was with the pitching wedge. It translated to the 9-iron. Then I went back to the pitching wedge and was playing it, and I was hitting it 145, like 150, like knuckling a draw. And then we took it to 7-iron. we took it to 9-iron, and I was hitting at 160, like on the course though. So now we're trying to see if it all translates to the.
Yeah.
So we were playing with the face for an hour with the pitching wedge. Then we took it to the course, and then like, cause it was a 2-hour lesson, it was literally like 2 minutes left until my time's up, and I was like, I just want to see if I can hit the driver. He was like, I don't want you to. I was like, let me hit a 3-wood, and just see if it's universal. I want every feel to be able to go to every club, so it's
you're
not a
not
different.
guessing.
Yeah, like it's the same foundation. I just want to be able to trust that. So then we get to, he was like, all right, just one swing and trust it. Ripped the 3-wood like 245 total. Like it just was like it was a great shot in the fairway, because he went to the next hole. It was like a par 4, had 150 in. I was just like,
That's all you need.
that feel, you know? So that's where I'm at. It's exciting.
Golf, Jordan, dude.
It's
I
fun.
will honestly say when I first started golfing, I wasn't addicted, and now I'm
Yeah.
consumes every part of me.
I just hope we all continue to just keep getting better.
I
where-
think we are.
No, I know.
I
I'm
think
just saying
everybody's-
everybody.
I think everybody's peak is better. And when it's worse now because we're still in the part of our, whatever you call the handicap range, where we can, like how Eric just went out and like shot like back to back in the 70s, and it's like, but we're still in that range of how good we are that he could still go out and shoot like in the 90s. And I think that's what sucks about us and where we're at, is our bad rounds aren't in the 80s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I want
That
to
would be sick.
I want to get to the point where I'm just going out wherever I play and I'm shooting 75, 70s, like even good day, 2-3 under.
I was just watching somebody that said that. They were like, I'm at the point in golf
I'll
where
be so complete.
if I go out and golf, I just want to have a 7 in my score. Like 70 to 79, if it's in there, that's like the rounds I want to
Like
put
be
together.
good enough and like be able to like hit some good shots
Yeah.
throughout the round, where it's like, damn, I think I'm gonna play in the next pro-am.
Yeah.
Psych yourself out because how well you playing.
Dude, I mean, if you could go in there and shoot 75 or like I said 70 79, like you would be one of the better golfers that would play in like that Internet Invitational.
Right. I'm gonna get to that point for sure. But I want to have my own platform to do it too.
For sure.
To create to where like as I'm getting better, I'm creating this platform to where we're all playing against each other too. We're gonna see who's left in the dust.
Well, that's what I want to talk to Blue Wire about, is like their biggest pool of how they could give away 1.7 million is like with Dunkin' Donuts, for example. It's like Dunkin' Donuts wasn't just on their YouTube channel. It's like there's 10 billion freaking collective eyes on all of these people's Instagrams and everything, and so Dunkin' is now a part of all of their YouTubes, Instagrams, recap videos they all did, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So it's like that's how they could do that.
They're killing
So I
it.
think
Every
that's-
platform that's doing something is killing it because that's what everybody's watching. Everybody's watching YouTube golf. That's just motion that they're just gonna keep clicking view and watch. Anybody that's putting stuff out, like I heard Jason Day say it, he was like, all the small channels out there that think no one's watching them, I've probably seen it. Like, and I'm like, there's way more. I'm one of those people that has seen the smallest channels. But if you got something consistently, like, I'm gonna keep watching it. I think we got to get to that point.
All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all tuning in to another episode of the Backyard Podcast. Let us know what you want to hear in the next one.